Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I decided to do a tutorial to show you how you can create a natural hairline for your lace front wigs. So there are a few steps that I take to make my lace front wigs look a little bit more natural, especially around the hairline. So if you guys are interested to see exactly what I do to make my hairline look more natural, then definitely keep watching this video. So the hair that I will be using in this video today is from the company Hair.com. I have 3 bundles as well as a lace frontal in the texture body wave. And the length I have, the bundles are all 20 inches and the lace frontal that I got from them is an 18 inch. So this is how the hair looks straight out of the package, and later on in the video I will give you guys a more detailed more details on my experience with the hair. But basically I just want to get right into the tutorial. So first things first is, you guys, you have to hide the knots on your frontals, and you can either bleach the knots or you can use your face powder to hide the knots. I decided to go ahead and bleach the knots. Now I don't know what happened to the clip with me actually bleaching the knots for the frontal that I got from Euro, but for some reason it got deleted. But I am inserting a clip right now on exactly the steps that I take to bleach the knots on my frontals. Now, after you bleach the knots on your frontal, the next step is to see whether or not you over bleached your knots. Now, you can definitely easily over bleach your knots if you are applying the bleach onto the frontal a little bit hard, or the mixture that you created might not be, it might be a little bit too runny. So with me bleaching the knots on my frontal, I did this on purpose. I made sure that I over bleached it. So I wanted to show you guys a quick tip. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. A quick tip on how to fix or correct over bleached frontal. So it's really easy to fix. The only thing that you would need is either some jet black dye or some off black dye, and you can use like an applicator brush, but I always use a mascara brush because it gets right at the root of the hair where the frontal was over bleached. And all you need to do is just basically pour some dye into a bowl and then use your mascara brush and apply the dye onto the over bleached areas. And once you wash it out, you will not see that the bleach was or the frontal was over bleached or the bleach got onto your hair. Now, after you have corrected your over bleaching, the next step is to go ahead and tweeze the hairline. Now, with the Euro frontal, it was a little bit pre-plucked, but I definitely still had to go in and tweeze the hairline and make it look, you know, a little bit more natural based off of what I felt that the frontal should look like. So, of course, you're going to make sure that you wet the frontal. Do not try to pluck a frontal if it's dry. Always wet it first and then go in with a very good pair of tweezers and go ahead and start tweezing out the hairline. Okay, so I wanted to give you a rundown on my experience with wearing Euro Hair Company's body wave hair. First, back up to me bleaching the knots on the frontal. Now, the knots were a little bit stubborn when it came to me bleaching the knots. I actually had to leave the bleach on for about 40 to 45 minutes before the knots started to bleach, which I really do not recommend or really do not like. Another thing that I noticed is when I did wash the frontal did shed when I was washing it, and also when I first got the frontal just felt like rough. It wasn't as soft as the hair bundles. I'm not for sure why, but yeah, there was a good density on this frontal. I really liked the way the frontal was constructed. Also, when I was washing the hair, I did notice that I did experience some tangling and shedding with the hair as well. Now, after I went in and washed the hair, shampooed and conditioned the hair felt a lot better than what it did when I had it when it came straight out of the package. I'm sorry. But yeah, so basically overall, I do like Euro hair. I love the fact that the hair curls very well. The fact that I did not have to set these curls was amazing, and the fact that I still have a lot of bounce to the hair, as well as the curls are really tight. Also, another thing with this hair is there was no smell or odor. I didn't experience too much tangling with the hair after I washed it, and I didn't experience too much shedding either. Now, after you have went ahead and tweezed your hairline, it should look a little something like this. I haven't created any baby hairs on this frontal. I just went ahead and just kind of customize the hairline. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and create my wig. You guys, I have so many videos on how I create wigs, but I decided to go ahead and use the hot glue gun method because it's quicker and easier for me. So I'm using a dome cap to create my lace front wig. So basically what I do is I sew down the frontal first, and then I glue in the wefts using my hot glue gun. So I'll come back and show you guys the final look after I made my wig. So this is how the wig looks after I'm done. I did decide to add a pop of color in the front of the wig. I've never done it before, so I wanted to really try it out, and I think it came out really nice. The only thing that I did was use some bleach. I think I used L'Oreal Quick Blue and some 30 Developer, and then applied the bleach onto the front of the hairline, and that's about it. So now what I'm doing is using my blow dryer and my paddle brush to kind of blow out the hair first. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and style it. And then after that, I will install the wig onto my head. Basically, what I recommend this hair, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this hair right now about a 7. I'm going to see how it goes with Euro hair. But yeah, so that's basically my experience with wearing the hair. If I didn't cover anything or something, definitely leave a comment down below, and I will try to answer all you guys' questions. As you can see, because I didn't pre-cut the frontal first before installing it onto the dome cap, I'm going to actually cut the ear tabs, because as you can see, a frontal is like a 13x4, so it's 13 inches going across, and most of the time people's front hairline is about between 11 and a 12 inch, and mine is about a 12 inch. So that is why I am parting off where the ear tabs is and cutting those pieces off, and then I'm going to go ahead and lay down the front of my wig. Okay, so I will be using some Got2b gel to lay down my frontal. I'm only using a little bit because, like I stated before, the way I made it, there's not a lot of loose areas of the frontal. The frontal is sitting down pretty snug, so that's why I only have to dab like a little bit in certain areas to keep the frontal laid down. So after I've done that, then I'm going to go ahead and create some baby hairs. and I'm only pulling out a little bit of the baby hairs, and I'm going to go ahead and comb out the curls to get the final look of my wig. I actually used a curling wand to curl all of my hair. I didn't set it with any clips like I usually do. I kind of curled the hair, wrapped it around the curling wand, let it sit in my hand for a couple of seconds, and then let the curls drop. And I did cut some layers in the front, so that's why you see the front of my hair is so easily able to kind of like flip back and give you that layered look on the sides. Okay, so the last step I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use my hot comb to lay down the root of the lace frontal. A lot of times the density on frontals can be very thick, so you get a lot of bulkiness when it comes to the lace frontal, but I still wanted some volume, so that's why I didn't go in and straighten or flatten the frontal too much, because I wanted that lift or that height in the front of my wig. So I just went in just a little bit and kind of just laid down where the parting is. Final look of my wig. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was pretty lengthy, but I just wanted to show you guys exactly how I create a natural hairline for my wigs. If you guys are interested in Euro hair, I will leave all the information down below in the description section. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe, and then also follow me on Instagram. All the information will be either in the video or down below in the description section. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.